my dear, my heart's all aglow. Could this be magic? Loving you so. Could this be magic, my dear, having your love? My prayers were answered so far from above. I thought that it would be just a memory to linger my heart and pain. But to my surprise, I open up my eyes and I'm with you, dear hearts again. Could this be magic, my dear, having your love? If this is magic, then magic is mine. Could this be magic? Then magic is mine. What would I give for just a few moments? What would I give just to have you near? Tell me you will try to slip away somehow. Oh, I need you, darling. I want to see you right now. Can you slip away? Slip away. Slip away. Oh, I need you so. Love, oh love, how sweet it is when you're still it, darling. Let me tell you something now. How sweet it is. Now I know it's wrong, the things I ask you to do, but please believe me, darling, I don't mean to hurt you. But could you just slip away without him knowing you gone? Then we could meet somewhere, somewhere where we're both not known. And can you slip away? Slip away. Slip away, yeah. I need you so. Oh, can you slip away, baby? I'd like to see you right now, darling. Can you slip away now, baby? 'Cause I've got to see you. I feel a deep burning inside. Oh, I wish you would slip away.
We interrupt your regular programming to bring you this special AM 1450 live sports broadcast.
Exciting high school baseball here live from Catoctin High School. The Cougars are hosting the Brunswick Railroaders. My name is Michael Betteridge. I'll be doing your play-by-play, joined here high atop the dugout with Coach Rick Little and Tyler Wilhelm. And Rick, this is the Maryland 1A West, the best region in all of Maryland in baseball. They got 5 Division I college pitching prospects in this region, just in 3 schools alone.
Yeah, pretty impressive for small schools to have that kind of talent level. Today we're actually going to see the second and third pitchers in each respective team's rotation, so runs might be the highlight for today. You never know. I know Peyton pitched Monday against Middletown up here, and I don't know how many innings he went, how many pitches he went, but with high school with the pitch count.
He went deep. I heard the guy that was sitting here said like 87.
Well,
87 was
then, yeah, then he, I guess, did the 4 days rest so he can go out here and pitch again. He's a crafty little left-hander, so probably not a whole lot of strain on that shoulder and elbow the way he throws. He's not a fastball pitcher like Joe McManus would be, where really that arm is tested every pitch.
So do you think McManus could come in and relieve?
Well, I don't know what they had here in the middle of the week, how many, again, with the pitch count, it's
how that affects
unless you're watching these teams every day and following pitch counts every day, it's hard to follow the rotations.
Well, Catoctin, one thing on Catoctin's favor, they are coming in here undefeated 4-0, and they're coming off riding high off a victory, a come-from-behind victory over Middletown last Monday. That was quite a seventh-inning rally for them.
Yeah, we were over there doing the softball game, looked at the board and said, this one's over.
It's over.
And we went home and opened up the newspaper. Catoctin with that late-inning rally to take down the Middletown Knights.
Railroaders come in, they just lost by 1 run against Walkersville, and that college pitching prospect, Oliver Ellison, pitched, so he won't be pitching tonight. He's DH'd here tonight, so we're ready to get on the way here with the first batter at the plate.
Center fielder Nathan Boraski leads off for the Railroaders. Not really.
Now we got a change on the ball. Got a new ball here.
Nathan doing what a good leadoff batter should do, working deep into the count. Peyton strikes him out with that fastball, just a little hard timing wise. He's going to work the count. He's going to change up. A sneaky fast fastball.
Second baseman Dysinger takes the ball outside.
Second baseman John Dysinger, number 2 in the order for the Railroaders. solid piece of hitting there. Little fastball up, and he just nice, easy stroke right up through the box into center field for the base hit.
So that'll bring the designated hitter, Ellison, number 11, batting right-handed, into the plate. It's a fastball at the knees for a ball strike. One out, runner on first.
Nice lead at first base by Dysinger.
Shot right up to the pitcher, throw to second in time. They try to so they turn two to get out of trouble on that second. And they go down 1-2.
Peyton Castello fielding his position there. Nice one-hop bounder back to him. Took his time, shortstop to first base for the double play.
We'll step aside for a break. Be right back after this message.
Busy with plenty of commitments, that's why Anytime Fitness is the perfect way to stay in shape. From either home or work, Anytime Fitness at Thurmont is always close by, and they're open 24/7. They can tailor a personalized training program to fit your workout needs. Anytime Fitness can also fashion a membership and payment plan that will be flexible enough for your on-the-go lifestyle. You'll love the 24-hour co-ed fitness center with state-of-the-art equipment designed to sculpt and tune you into shape. And when you're away from the Thurmont area, your membership guarantees you access to any of the over 1,000 clubs worldwide. Visit us at 130 Frederick Road to start your program today. Now you can stay healthy anytime with Anytime Fitness.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back here live at the bottom of the first inning. The Cougars will bring to the plate in batting in order Green, Crum, and McManus.
Yep. Coach Franklin looks for Green or Crum to get on base, set the stage for the hard-hitting McManus, who's playing first base here today for the Cougars.
On the mound, Jack Hamilton, number 17. The big right-hander. Big kid with the pencil beard. He's going to pitch out of a stretch to the leadoff batter for the Cougars, Green. The shortstop for Catoctin. High foul ball down the left field line and into the woods.
Jack's one of 5 seniors on the Brunswick Railroaders roster this season.
That was close. Ball a little bit low. 1-1 the count to Green. Leadoff batter for the Catoctin Cougars. Bottom of the first, no score. Here on a dreary overcast. That was a chop to the shortstop. He picks it up,
Nice
throw to
throw.
first in time.
Yep. Nice solid play by second baseman John Dysinger. Check that shortstop, Colin Pierre. Bobbled a little bit there, got it out of his glove and gunned it to first in time.
Got a little bit handcuffed on it, but he pulled it down.
Yep.
That'll bring Crum, the third baseman for Catoctin, to the plate. He takes one close inside, twists away from the ball for ball 1. Fouled away, out of play. 1-1 the count to Crum. As I was saying, we had a little bit of rain earlier, just a little spitting, and then it stopped. Getting chilly, though. You can feel the temperature dropping out here. Oh, he hit him in the back. Crum takes one for the team. And he trots down to first base. He's okay. That must have smarted a little bit there, Rick.
Yeah, right. Hit you in the middle of the back there.
Small of the back, that's no fun.
That's good. I might leave a mark.
That'll bring the big Joey McManus to the plate, batting right-handed, deep in the box. He's got that bat swaggering behind him with a runner on first, no out. Inside, he has to scoot out of the way.
Try a little change-up curveball there, first pitch.
1-0 the count to McManus. One out, runner on first.
Oh. Connor had a walking lead that time. Holding tight yet. Look for him to take off here anytime.
High, way up in the sky. Scraped the clouds and came down out of play.
I hope it doesn't bring the rain back. That was way up there.
1-1 the count to McManus. Inside.
Hamilton keeping an eye on Connor now.
Oh, chip back to the screen. McManus will let it all hang out on that one.
Yeah. Just missed that one. He had the timing down just right, just a little bit under the fastball.
Two and one the count. 2-2. Check that.
Actually, full count, Michael. Full
count. Thank you. There goes the runner. Hit in the gap between the third and shortstop. The runner holds at second.
Yep.
So they had to hit and run on him.
Well, it was hit and run with a full count, so you know you're swinging unless you're walking if you're Joey McManus. So, and he drove that ground ball through the 5-6 hole for the first base hit of the evening for the Cougars.
One out, runners on first and second, bottom of the first. That'll bring Bell to the plate, the second baseman for Catoctin, batting right-handed. He shows bunt and takes one high, across, right about chin level. Ball one. Fastball inside. He has to duck out of the way of that one.
Yeah.
Again, chin level. 2-0, the count to Bell.
Jack's working Catoctin hitters very carefully, almost maybe a little too carefully.
And he hit him. Second hit pitch of the inning. That'll load the bases.
Yeah. Loads that up for left fielder Garrett Worth. I think the last time we were here, Garrett was one of the hit parades that went out over the fence. So he knows he carries with him a powerful bat. No place to put him.
The left fielder's batting right-handed. One out, bases loaded. Bottom of the first, no score. Ball outside, low and away.
Yeah, that was a pitch that if you're Jack, you gotta have. You gotta have that.
Ooh, right at the head. He had to duck out of the way of that one.
Yep.
So Hamilton's struggling a little bit with placement.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to be a little too careful. First pitch low and outside. That one was high and tight. Just missed on both of them.
That one was right in the groove. Strike one. Called strike to Worth. 2-1 the count. Chop foul back into the parking lot. And it just missed my card.
Good placement.
We were finishing the softball game and almost got hit by a foul ball that day, remember?
Yeah, all the way out there
Yeah.
by the softball field, bounced
Right.
in that pickup truck right behind us. Ooh,
High inside again, chin level. He backs out of there. So they thought it hit him. They're having a discussion now. On timeout.
It
Umpire
didn't hit
calls
his-
timeout.
Well, the umpire's now calling him out like it hit his bat.
And
The batter says it hit my hand. The umpire says it tipped off the bat. He's appropriately asking the field umpire.
He says he's
and
out.
Called strikeout.
And now Coach Franklin is showing him the thing on the glove, and he says, Coach says there's nothing on the bat, but he's got the mark on his glove. Look at it. And the umpire is just not listening. Turns his back, walks away, so that's it. The call is going to stand, so Worth goes down.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's a heck of a heads-up play by the catcher, Sam Veroso, who asked the umpires, like, hey,
Yeah,
that was a tip.
yeah. So that'll bring the catcher Shipton to the plate. He takes one high and away for ball one. Bases loaded, 2 out. The catcher, number 16, Shipton at the plate, batting right-handed.
He's really hugging the plate. And by what I mean by that is hugging the plate is he's standing right up next to the plate on top of the batter's box, the marked line.
High ball 2. 2-0 the count. Called strike right across the plate. 2-1 to Shipton as he looks down to Coach Franklin for the sign.
Yeah, Hamilton's missing in and out a little bit, but he's really working up and down in the zone, which is very good.
Oh, outside edge of the plate. Caught him looking. Evens the count at 2 apiece. And Shipton shakes his head. He knew he should have had that one. Well hit. Base hit into left field. 1 foot inside that line. 1 run comes around. 1 run's held up. 2 runs come across the plate.
Wow, great placement. Little hanging curveball, and DJ right on top of it, placed it right down that left field line. No one can catch it, like as you said, a foot inside the line.
So a 2-run shot, a ribby for Shipton with 2 out. That'll bring Grable to the plate, the right fielder, number 12. Runners on second and third. Tipped away foul.
Georgioff in running for the catcher, Shipton.
Yeah, he's got to get that mask and protector on.
One of those courtesy rules.
Yeah,
Speed
courtesy.
up rules.
Shipton with the bat out over the plate. He's slash batting. High and away.
Yep.
1-1 the count to Grable. Fastball outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Cougars lead it 2-0 at the bottom of the first. 2 out.
This is where the curveball goes into the dirt a little bit every now and then when you're too careful. And
That's what it did.
just a little, again, trying to be a little too careful.
3-1 now to Grable. Hamilton needs to pitch his way out of this. He gets a good, beautiful strike.
That's the pitch we talked about that he needs to have. Low, little, maybe a little off the plate, but you get the umpire call.
Full count now. Everybody goes. Coach Franklin calling for a balk on that.
Yeah.
Not going to get it.
That's the base umpire's call right there. He did not even flinch.
Oh, foul tipped away, and he says it hit him on the hand.
That's,
Yeah. So Coach Franklin tells his player, I'll make the call. Don't talk to the umpire.
well, that's the second player asking for a ball off his fingers on a check swing.
So
instead
now
of
the
off the bat.
Tell him what's going on there.
The umpire
infield
now is talking to the pitcher. Can only imagine it was exactly what Coach Franklin was talking about on the previous pitch when he stepped behind the rubber.
kick and a delivery. And he struck him out. So Grable strikes out for the last out of the inning, but not until Catoctin is able to tack 2 on with some good hitting, 2 hit pitches, but a nice solid 2-run double, 2 RBI double by Shipton to put 2 across the plate for the Cougars. We'll be right back.
Center of Life Chiropractic and Pilates, located on Water Street in Thurmont, serving the community since 1993. Center of Life is dedicated to treating the whole you, and not just your symptoms, back pain, neck pain, injury, or you just want to improve your mobility and feel healthier. Dr. John Hageman's innovative approach to whole body health is completely unlike anything you have experienced. With convenient hours from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 3 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and afternoon hours only on Tuesday from 3 to 7:30 p.m. Center of Life is there for you. Center of Life is closed on weekends and Thursdays. Center of Life accepts all major credit cards and uses the honor system so you pay what you can afford. What an amazing difference they will make in you today. Center of Life. Make an adjustment to your life today. Center of Life is a proud sponsor of local high school sports.
Are back here live and ready for the top of the second with Brunswick at the plate. Catoctin leads it 2-0. Number 14 batting, Lowry, 4th batter in order, leading off. Check swing called strike. Number 14 Lowry, the third baseman for the Railroaders. Off-speed pitch catches the outside edge of the plate for a called strike 2.
Peyton Castlew just working that strike zone in and out, curveballs, sneaky fastball, and with a 2-run lead, boy, that's just what you want as a starting pitcher.
Fastball just off the plate a hair. Ball one. 1-2 the count here in the top of the second inning. Ooh. Another close one. Evens the count at 2 apiece.
Another fastball just off that outside corner.
Off-speed pitch hit to the pitcher. He trots over to first base and tosses it to the first baseman for the easy out.
Yeah, on those little ground balls, Peyton really shows his level of experience because it's easy to make that easy play into a tough one. You just get a little too much of a hurry. You take a little something off the throw to the pitcher, and you throw it Mellet, that type thing, but confidently plays his position there as pitcher.
Fastball at the knees, strike one. Oh, he catches him with a beautiful changeup for strike two. 0-2 the count now.
Sophomore Colin Pierre. And looking
on a called strike, 3 straight strike pitches in a row. Great work by Castello. That'll bring number 3, the left fielder Boyer, to the plate. He gets a what a stop by the third baseman, picking up third at first time.
What a play.
What a great play to end the inning by third baseman Crum. He laid out completely horizontal, knocked the ball down, jumped up, picked it up, and fired it to first for the out.
Boy, you love when your infielders play like that behind you. Great play by Connor Crum to end the inning and move us to the bottom of the second.
So Catoctin, one of the neat things about this Catoctin team, Rick, is they've got, I don't know if you looked in the dugout at all, but they've got a stuffed dog in there that's one of their good luck symbols, and he's got a batting helmet on. His name is Brian. He's the team mascot.
Awesome.
And he goes everywhere. They kept him in the Catoctin High School trophy case with the 1A state baseball championship.
I was gonna say, didn't he make the trip down to Maryland?
Yeah.
For the state championship last season? Yep.
Right.
So he gets around.
He is. Brian is their good luck dog. That and the curtain call. Ever seen the curtain call chain? The medallion?
Yes.
Yeah, they have this good. That was Coach Will came up with that idea.
Yep. And that's a lot like if you watch television where a defensive player makes a great play or something. You know.
He comes back out of the dugout. They call that the curtain call, where he takes his cap off and bows to the crowd after he hits a homer. But here at Catoctin, they actually have a chain, a medallion that they put around his neck, and everybody meets him at home place to bestow it upon him. All right, here we go. Bottom of the second inning, leadoff batter. The order for Catoctin, number 9.
Designated hitter, Hunter Reed. First
Reed
pitch hitting.
To shortstop, and he throws it into the dugout for an extra base. So Reed gets on. Reed gets on the error. And that's going to be E6. That'll bring the pitcher Castello to the plate, batting left-handed. Low, ball one. Oh, beautiful bunt right down the third base line. Pitcher bare hands it, throw to first is bad off the line. Here comes a run home, and the runner gets an extra base. So back-to-back errors. The Cougars score a run on the throwing error. Reed comes across the plate to make it 3-zip. And Castello goes to second.
Yeah. I mean, we're not the official scorers, but I'm actually going to give Peyton a base hit on the bunt because I do not think the pitcher was going to throw him out. And then he
threw wide
wildly,
to boot, yeah.
So give him second base on the error.
Okay. Good point.
Bryant Green, his second time at bat here tonight.
So Green grounded out in his first at bat. Steps into the batter's box. Low, ball one. 1-1 the count to Green. No outs, runner on second. Cougars lead at 3-0 in the bottom of the second. Throw to second, no one there. So Hamilton has to hold up on the throw. No one covered. Ball two. Low and inside to the third baseman.
Ooh.
What happened? I missed it. Balk?
Balk.
Okay.
Yeah. He
So
hesitated on the move like he was going to turn and twist to second and then went home and just, it's not his regular move.
So Green showed bunt. The pitcher balked, and the runner goes to third on the balk. Well hit. Oh, nice backhanded stop by the second baseman. Picks it up and throws to first in time. Beautiful play.
Yes, great play. Second baseman John Dysinger backhands that with the infield in. That's a tough play because that ball was smoked.
It was smoking. So McManus comes to the plate.
No, you're getting ahead of yourself, Michael.
I'm sorry.
Connor Crum.
Yeah, Crum. Thank you. One out, runner on third. Check swing low, ball one. Ball two. 2-0 the count, one out.
Jack digging himself a hole here. He does not want to walk Connor.
Fouled away. That'll move the count to 2-1 here.
Had Connor way out in front on that change up.
Connor Crum, the quarterback for the football team, back in the fall. Well hit up into the infield in the gap. One run scores and a stand-up single for Crum.
Solid line drive again through the 5-6 hole.
That'll bring McManus to the plate now. McManus singled in his last at bat. Ooh, takes one inside, has to scoot out of the way. One out, runner on first. Oh, he hit him. Third hit pitch of the game by Hamilton. So that'll move Crum down to second base and put McManus on first. And the
Dawson out.
Brunswick coach comes out, Dawson, to talk to his team. Infield goes into the mound. It's a little encouragement for the pitcher there. He stays. Hamilton's staying in. So the second baseman, Bell, for his second at-bat, he was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. He steps into the batter's box with one out, runners on first and second, and the Cougars with a 4-0 lead here in the bottom of the second. Bunt foul. The runners hold. Oh and 1 to Bell. Change up just a little outside. Umpire even makes a little motion to show that it was outside. That evens the count at 1 apiece. Inside, scoots Bell out of the box. 2 and 1 the count.
I wonder if Jack's having a blister develop on his fingers because he's looking at his hand quite a bit when the ball, after the release of the pitch.
Low and inside, ball 3.
3-1, dangerous situation
Yes.
for the Railroaders.
Hit to the shortstop. He gloves it, throw to second in time. They can't turn 2, so the runners hold on the corners. They get McManus on the force.
And I'm not sure what Coach Dawson is arguing about because McManus went, from my view, straight into the base and stayed down out of the second baseman's way. Second baseman couldn't get the ball out of his glove, was the delay.
Mm-hmm. So Bell gets on the fielder's choice. McManus in the force at second. That moves Crum down to third. Runners on the corner with 2 outs. And that brings Worth. And they call the out. So they're calling McManus on the block.
Yeah, which makes the batter runner out.
Now Franklin comes out and he's pretty upset about that call.
Couldn't see.
And now both the field ump and the plate ump are arguing with Franklin.
And I'll tell you, from, again, not to second guess the umpires.
No.
But it looked to me that McManus slid directly into the base and stayed on the ground. So I don't understand what the home plate umpire felt he saw that would have blocked Brunswick from making the double play.
Not only that, but the second baseman couldn't get the ball out of his glove.
Right. Yeah.
So we have 3 outs. That ends the inning
2 runs
on a controversial play.
Yeah. I don't know.
A head scratcher calling McManus. I'm sorry, not McManus.
McManus was out on the force play, and
Correct.
then Jacob Bell would be out on the interference call.
Right. Thank you. Too complicated for me for early season.
Well, and I know what they're trying to do with that rule, that safety rule, but I don't know. Maybe we can wind the tape back and if Tyler caught that on film, see what movement McManus made.
Well, we don't have instant replay yet. We're not that sophisticated, but we will be able to look at it tonight. And were you on that one? Did you get it?
At second base?
At second and first? Okay. He says, yeah. So we'll have it on film. So, ladies and gentlemen, you can check the film. Now, I've never tried this before, to try to go in and wind it back. If you're one of the watchers, one of the viewers of our stream, I don't know if you can just stop it and go wind it back. But
on YouTube, you can do the back 30 seconds
Can
and
you?
then click live and get back to
all
live
right.
play.
Well, there you go. Then
So
okay,
for our
let's
viewers at home,
there you go.
wind her back, check it out, and send
Call
us
us.
a text.
Text us or call us and let us know what you think. That's what we call half instant replay.
Yeah.
Okay, Winter's at the plate. The first baseman takes a called strike. 1-2 the count to Winter. The Brunswick Railroaders have gone 6 up and 6 down. This is their 7th batter in the rotation. Fouled to the screen. The on-deck batter had to duck fast on that one. That'll wake you up. Winter stays alive in the count. Low, a one-hopper to the catcher. Shipton stays in front of that one. The catcher for the Cougars. Castello kicks and delivers. Easy, slow hopper to the third baseman. He throws to first in time. And they get the out.
Yep. Those little ground balls in the infield kind of bounce around here in the early spring. Connor
That was a
played
slow.
that well.
That was a slow curve that he just went out and made contact with. Because there was no velocity on the ball, it didn't go very far.
Right.
Because he just stuck the bat out there and made contact.
Senior pitcher Jack Hamilton steps to the plate.
Ball 1 to Hamilton. 1 out, top of the third. Curveball called strike. Right in there. 1-1 to Hamilton. Low and away. 2-1. Castello working quickly from the mound. Low. That evens the count up. I'm sorry, takes it to 3-1 now. So Hamilton, a big pitcher for the Railroaders, out in front on the count now. Let's see what he does with it. Fouls it to the screen. The count goes full.
Good pitch by Peyton. Kept that ball down and away, but clearly a strike.
So Hamilton takes Castello to the distance. Here we go. Ooh, curveball, called strike, got him looking.
Working that outside corner with a fastball, and then just broke that left-handed curveball outside in on the right-handed batter for the called strike 3.
Beautiful pitch.
Yep.
And he had thrown that pitch earlier. He throws it again for a called strike to the catcher, Verasto. Curveball working tonight for Castello. Off-speed pitch. Hits the plate. 1-1 the count. No runners on, 1 out. Top of the third. Cougars lead it 4-0. Check swing foul.
Boy, he has Sam guessing up there. You talked about the minimum number of batters. With that double play they turned in the first inning, you raced the base hit by John Dysinger. And we're working on the 9th here in the bottom. Ooh, just a little outside.
2-2 the count to Verasto. There it is. Called strike. That curveball again. Catches Verasto looking, and he fans him. 2 strikeouts in that inning for Castello. And the Railroaders have put 9 batters at the plate, and all 9 have gone down in order.
Due to the double play in the first inning, exactly right.
And we'll be right back after this message from our sponsors.
Locally owned and operated, winner 8 years in a row for the best of the best in Frederick County. Hawkins Landscaping is #1 with an array of full landscape site design, lawn maintenance, hardscaping, lighting, drainage, and more. Let our professionally trained staff of certified landscapers transform your landscape from a dream to reality. From the design through construction and into maintenance, Hawkins Landscaping specializes in elegant and inviting outdoor environments. If you are looking to create, upgrade, or revitalize your landscape, call Hawkins Landscaping today at 301-898-3615. That's 301-898-3615. Hawkins Landscaping. When you deserve the best, get the best.
Welcome back. I want to thank our sponsors for making this great baseball game possible. This 1A West matchup. Center of Life Chiropractic, Hawkins Landscaping, Kelco Plumbing, and Thurmont Country Kitchen. Thanks for sponsoring today's baseball here on Cool Oldies 1450.
I think it's starting to warm up a little bit, Tyler. What do you think? The wind stopped. The rain's definitely out of the picture.
Yeah, that's a good thing. I thought for sure we were going to get some pretty substantial showers there for a while. Yeah, that was the kitty litter game we call
up here.
We call that the kitty litter game. I think you're right. All right. Stepping into the batter's box for Catoctin, number 8, the left fielder, Worth. He takes a ball. Fastball right across the plate. They've got a new pitcher in for Brunswick. Oh, he throws a wild pitch back to the fence. Gets away from him.
19, junior Colton Boyer.
Boyer, you sure? I have 19 as Borowski.
I'm sorry.
Number 19. Is that 19? No. I haven't seen the. Can't see the
Yes,
number.
it is.
Then it's Borowski pitching.
Yeah, and Boyer.
Base hit into the gap, left field center. The left fielder catches it, throws it into the short, and the runner holds it first. So a base hit, lead-off base hit for Worth.
All right. It's,
So the center fielder, Borowski, now moved into pitch.
yes, number 19's Borowski pitching.
That'll bring number 16 to the plate, Shipton. He takes one high and away for a ball. Shipton
Can't see who's out there in center field.
ripped a
Yep.
double in his last at bat. Yeah, it's hard to tell who that is out there. Shipton shows ball, but takes the strike as he pulls his bat away. 1-1 the count. Runner on first, no outs, bottom of the third. Cougars lead it 4-0. Throw to first, gets away from him, the runner will advance. So Worth goes down to second base. The count stands at 1-1 to Shipton. And Borowski steps onto the rubber. Kicks and delivers. Bunt is foul tipped over the screen. That'll move the count to 1-2. Chopped foul. Shipton stays alive.
DJ really aggressive this at bat.
Chopped away foul again. Back
He's
to
working.
That voice you hear is Coach Franklin coaching him up from the third base coaching position in the struck him out. Throw to first, and the runner advances to third. So it was tipped into the catcher's mitt.
Yep.
The runner advanced. The throw to first, and they got him. So Shipton grounds out.
Yep, because the ball was not caught clean. The batter turned into a runner, even with the strikeout. The live ball, throw down to first.
That moves Worth down to third.
Yep. Brunswick already down 4-0, brings the infield in, and Coach Dawson calls a timeout. Brings the infield together and talking about strategy here with the runner on third and one out.
So Grable getting his shoe tied, getting his gloves back on now as the infield is ready. Coach Dawson back in the dugout. Grable steps into the batter's box. Grable struck out in his first at bat. 1 out, runner on third. High inside, ball 1.
Braden really works his hands up that bat. Looking just to chop the ball into play.
And chop it indeed. Out over into the school and off the gutters. 2-1 the count now to Grable. The right fielder for Catoctin has that bat out over the plate now, slash batting. Shows bunt. And it goes foul tipped off the bunt out over the screen and out of play. That evens the count at 2 apiece. Grable will swing away now. Chop foul. Grable nods his head, nodding. He said, yeah, I got this.
Coach Franklin, every time a batter fouls off a 2-strike pitch, he looks at his dugout and asks them, what's he get? And their answer is another pitch. Just keeping it alive. Just working for another pitch.
That's a 1-hopper in the dirt. Verasto keeps it out in front of him off the chest protector. I'll hold that runner at third. The count goes full to Grable, so here we go. Foul ball.
Fighting them off.
Yep.
Staying alive.
Taking Borowski deep in the count. The shortstop comes in, has a little something to say to his pitcher. And now we're ready. Infield in. Outfield medium straight away. Inside, ball 4. And Grable races down to first base. So that'll put runners on the corner. And that'll bring Reed to the plate, the designated hitter, who got on an error in his last at bat. Steps into the batter's box. Check swing, ball. 1 out. Cougars lead at 4-0 here in the bottom of the third. Both runners taking a lead now. Oh, there it goes. Throw down to second. They cut it off, and the runner goes in standing up. So Grable steals second. Worth holds up at third. That puts runners on second and third now, setting the table for Reed. Both runners in scoring position. Swing and a miss. 2-1 the count. Ooh, another swing and a miss. 2-2 to Reed. And now Borowski steps off the rubber. Timeout. The batter steps back into the box. Here we go. Infield in. A 1-hopper into the plate. Verasto keeps it in front of him again. Good play by the catcher to hold those runners on. The count moves full. So everybody goes on this one. Well hit to the fence and out over the fence, home run. Woo! A 3-run shot by Reed, homer in the left center, well over the fence, cleared that fence by 15 feet.
That was what they call a no-doubter.
And there's the curtain call. The team meets him there. Oh, yeah, Reed is stoked. Look at him.
It kind of looked like he was struggling there a little bit.
He was, yeah.
Wasn't not catching up with that high fastball. 2 in a row. Well, then one too many, and he
Two
called up
mean
with that
cuts
one.
in a row, and then he made great, solid contact and just drove that ball deep. So that moves the score to 7-0 now. 1 out, bottom of the third. Back to the bottom of the order there with Green batting, the shortstop. No, check that. Castelo, the pitcher. I missed one. Castelo with a single in his last at bat. Low.
7, 8, 9 really doing work here today for the Cougars.
Good
They've
point.
accounted for 4 of the 7 runs so far.
Nice. You love it when the bottom of your order brings production. Oh, one hopper hits the catcher in the face mask. No damage, but that was probably 8 feet short of the plate. Didn't even hit the dirt. It was in the grass. Got stuck in the hand of Borowski. Moves the count to 3-1. Strike at the knees, fastball. Full count to Castelo. 1 out, no runners on. Bottom of the third. Swing. Castelo got a little piece of that when he tipped it, so he stays alive. Count remains full as the umpire stops to clear off the plate. He's using his foot. I guess he doesn't have a brush with him. He forgot his brush. And I can't even see the plate, can you? It's so dirty.
It's terrible.
I mean, you need a T-shirt or something out there, right? Low, ball 4, and Castelo draws the walk.
You need a broom is what you need.
Now that takes us to the top of the order, and the shortstop Green, 0 for 2 on the afternoon, batting left-handed.
3rd inning and his 3rd at bat.
High and away, ball 1 to the Green, number 7. Throw to first, and he's back in time. Castelo dives back head first, and now he's dusting off his jersey there. He takes a lead again. The throw home. Outside, ball 2. 2-0 to Green. Low and inside. Ball 3. Let's see if he takes this one. Ball 4, 2 walks in a row, back to back for Borowski. That'll move Castelo down second and bring Crum to the plate. The third baseman, hit by a pitch in his first at bat. Bunted on in the second one. 2 for 2 on the day for Crum. And he's looking at 1 out and runners on first and second as he steps in and taps his bat on the plate. Chop the shortstop. Third baseman drops it. And Crum gets on with a single. Crum. Green goes down to second, and
E is
Castro.
flashing on the scoreboard, Michael.
What's that?
E is flashing on the scoreboard.
Uh-oh. That was an error, huh?
Yeah, I think Brunswick's having a rough time today. As we know, this Cougar lineup does not need any help.
Oh, what a cut by McManus. He was going downtown with that. So E5 for Crum. Bases loaded, 1 out. McManus at the plate. The dangerous Joey McManus, and he hits one high and out of play. Oh, and 2 the count to Joey.
Softball has broken up down over the hill. A big win for the home team.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out.
Big out. Big
Yeah,
strike.
big out. McManus went down low for that one. That'll bring Bell to the plate as the Cougars are batting around in order. Bell hit by a pitch in his first at bat. Got on in a fielder's choice, and he's hit by a pitch. Was he hit on that one?
He's not walking.
Well, it got away from the catcher, and the
Fastball.
run comes home.
Yep.
So Castello scores on the pass ball. I thought he got hit. It'd be nicer if we could see the plate so we could tell.
Wow.
Am I asking too much?
They're independent.
Mm-hmm.
I think it tipped off the catcher's glove as it went by him.
High infield pop-up way in the sky. Second baseman calls everybody out on it. The runners go around, and then he makes the out. So they finally retire the entire order with a high infield pop-up by Bell, but not until 1 run scored came across the plate to give the Cougars an 8-0 lead.
That was a
4-run inning. That's a 4-run inning, yeah. Thank you.
Kelco Plumbing and Backhoe Service LLC is conveniently located at 108 North Carroll Street in Thurmont with over 40 years of experience in the plumbing industry, celebrating its 10th year serving our community, specializing in all phases of plumbing, including septic installation and repair. The favorite part of our job is meeting new people and knowing that we helped. Kelco Plumbing prides itself on a job well done with pricing that won't flood your budget. Burst pipes, water damage, clogged drains, replacement, remodel, or upgrades. Kelco Plumbing services most major fixtures, faucets, water heaters, sump pumps, and well pumps and pressure tanks. Kelco Plumbing is certified and licensed in Maryland and Pennsylvania. Call them today at 301-788-9791. That's 301-788-9791. Emergencies or planned repairs, Kelco Plumbing will go out of their way to explain exactly what needs to be done in simple, easy to understand solutions. When a plumber's work is done, well, everyone is happy. Remember, a good flush beats a full house every time. Kelco Plumbing is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the radio.
All right, we are back with you here live. Thank you so much for tuning in. The Cougars scored 2 runs in their first inning, 2 runs in the second inning, and then that was a 4-run third inning. So they've got 8 up on the board as the first batter steps in.
Work away around to the top of the order again for Brunswick, Borowski, who's now pitching for the Railroaders.
Curveball strike, and Borowski throws his hand up like, what? But that was a great curveball. That Castello's been getting that over the plate all day.
Yes, he has.
Fastball inside, had him looking outside.
Yep, had him leaning out over the plate,
Yep.
and then brought that one just a tad inside.
He was looking for that curveball again.
Here comes that sneaky fastball right now.
Nope, change up.
Got him
Chopped away.
Way out in front of it.
1-2 the count. 2-2, pardon me. To Borowski. Borowski struck out in his first at bat. Takes one low to move the count full. Swing and a miss, another changeup.
Yep.
Nice pitch by Castello.
Fastball, then back with that slow change, and had Nathan way out in front of it.
Way out in front, right. That'll bring Dysinger to the plate, the second baseman. Grounded out in his first at bat.
Actually, John is our only base hit for the Railroaders. He was then wiped out on that double play.
Ah, yeah, I see that. Okay. Yeah, I missed that. Two balls to Dysinger. Whoa, line drive to the second baseman. Good contact, but he only had to make one step to his left to make the catch.
Yep. Two good at-bats for Dysinger here today for Brunswick.
That'll bring DeLauder to the plate. No, check that. Number 11, Ellison, the designated hitter. He check swings right back to the pitcher. Pitcher throws the first. They got him. 1, 2, 3, they go down.
Another little bounding ball back to the pitcher. Oliver did the same thing on his first at bat. Blah. And we rolled to the bottom of the fourth.
That'll bring Worth to the plate. Worth, Shipton, and Grable in this inning.
Looks like number 3 is playing center field, and number 7 is left field for Brunswick.
Okay.
So number 7 for Brunswick is Andrew Clary.
We'll be back here again on Monday for Boonesboro coming here to Catoctin. Should be another great. Is Boonesboro 2A now? Yeah, 2A, 1A, 2A game.
No.
Boonesboro.
They're 1A this year.
They are. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, because they're one of the ones that has one of those pitching prospects we were talking about.
Correct.
The D1 pitching. So that should be a good game if we get McManus in here and maybe we get their pitcher. We'll see. See what the rotation
And
brings
if you
us.
can make it up here to Catoctin, the softball game should also be a good one with Taylor Smith. And I know Boonesboro has a solid softball pitcher too.
All right, we're ready to go. 8-0 Cougars lead at bottom of the fourth. Worth at the plate. Worth 1 for 2 on the day. Base hit over the second baseman's leaping glove, and he holds it first.
Garrett didn't waste any time at this bat. First pitch, right out where he likes it, and line drive up over the second baseman's head.
Shipton steps into the box. 1 for 2 on the day. Grounded out in his last at bat. Takes one low for a ball 1. Pulled down the line into left field and foul.
His first inning double was 1 foot inside the foul line, and that one was 1 foot inside the out of play line. So he's getting on top of these fastballs and pulling them down the third base line.
Throw to first, he's back in time. Shipton steps in, the catcher ready. High, ball 1.
Belly button down, work belly button down, right? Belly button down, work down. Come on, DJ. Backspin, big backspin, big backspin.
Ooh, close inside. He had to twist his body out of the way of that one.
Gotta be a marble. If it is. If not, take it.
They stopped putting the pitch count up on the scoreboard for us.
Throw to first gets away from him, and the runner will advance as Worth trots down to second base on a bad throw to first. There's the count, 3-1 up on the board now. From our angle, we can't, when the umpire holds his count up, it's hard to see the right hand, the ball hand. So it's hard to tell what the count is without the board. No outs, runner on second. Hit into the gap. He makes the catch. The left fielder moves over to his left and makes the catch on the run for the fly out.
Looping line drive just hung up there. Clary with a nice running catch.
That brings Grable to the plate. Ooh, almost gets hit. He gets out of that one fast.
I think he's surprised it didn't hit him.
Yeah, he did the reverse limbo on that one. In the dirt. Verasto keeps it in line, keeps it in front of him. Catcher doing a great job there behind the plate for the Railroaders. Ooh, another close one. Oh my. That was so close. He flinched out of the way. That's the only way to describe it. He chops that one to the third baseman, picks it up, throw to first in time. The runner advances to third on the sacrifice hit. So Worth is on third with two out, I'm sorry. That'll bring Reed to the plate. Reed rocked it deep in his last at bat.
Let's see if he can resist swinging for the fence at this at bat.
Ooh, that one a one hopper. He swings at it and misses. Reed with a 3-run shot over the fence. Umpire's trying to clear that plate off again with his foot. Somebody needs to get that man a brush.
Or a towel, as you suggested earlier, would work. I think the catcher took
one, yeah.
That one in the leg when it bounced off the ground.
Oh, and 1 the count to Reed. 2 outs. Runner on third. In the dirt.
Now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. They missed one on there, and now they put it up on
1
the
and
board.
2 the count.
The
Thank
foul
you.
tip.
High fastball at the head. Reed ducks out of the way. That evens the count at 2 apiece. Low and away. 3 straight balls in a row moves the count full. After Borowski was ahead of the batter. Everybody goes on this one. Low and away, ball 4. Reed gets the walk. That'll bring the pitcher Castelo to the plate. 2 for 2 on the afternoon. We've got timeout as Coach Dawson is going to call for a new pitcher. He's going to bring the left fielder in to pitch. Here in the bottom of the 4th.
Andrew Clary, who had just entered the game, into left field, moving in to the mound.
So Clary will take over for Borowski. With runners on the corner and 2 outs. Catoctin at the plate in the bottom of the 4th. A fly out and a ground out. A single and a walk in this inning.
Speaking of Boonesboro softball, and we talked about covering some Walkersville also. Boonesboro's at Walkersville today, and Walkersville leads 6-2 after 5 innings in that softball contest.
Can't wait for that Walkersville-Catoctin matchup here at Catoctin. Was it next week or the week after?
Looks like it's April 6th.
Next week.
Next week.
Next Friday, a week from today.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Yep, Thursday.
Oh, it's a Thursday game. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that'll be good. We'll bring that one to you. from down over the hill here at Catoctin High School.
And I believe, let me see if I can find.
Some of the other games going on around the league. Frederick's at South Hagerstown. Oakdale is at Tuscarora. Now, this is baseball and softball, because remember, they travel together.
Yep.
And Middletown at Urbana. And TJ went over to Linganore. So,
And the softball team here at Catoctin defeated Brunswick by a score of 17-0.
17?
Yeah.
Talk about run production from Catoctin. That's 34 runs in 2 games.
Yeah.
Woo.
They're putting some good numbers up.
There's the throw, well hit into right field. He makes a beautiful diving catch to end the inning. Wow, the right fielder, DeLauder, or was that Ellison? No, it was DeLauder. DeLauder was in there, right field. And he dove on his stomach to make the shoestring catch to rob Catoctin's Castello of a base hit.
Dylan DeLauder playing right field to end the inning.
So that'll bring Lowry, Pierre, and Boyer to the plate for the Railroaders here in the top of the 5th, with the Cougars leading 8-0. Brunswick will move on to face Middletown in their next game at home. Brunswick will be at home. In that game against Walkersville, Ellison had 12 strikeouts despite the loss.
So, speculation would be, how did Walkersville chip across 5 runs? So either they struck out or got a hit.
Well, from what I read in the paper, it was a clutch hit in the bottom of the 7th, I think. Or the top of the 7th, I'm sorry. All right, so here we go. Castello remaining in to pitch with number 14, Lowry, the third baseman, 0 for 1 on the afternoon. He grounded out in his last at bat.
And Peyton showing great control here. 5 strikeouts, no walks, 1 base hit, and basically nothing out of the infield by the Railroaders.
Ball 2 outside. That one was close. Count moves to 3-0.
So I just put the jinx on him with the no walks comment.
Fastball for a called strike with the batter taking the pitch. 3-1 the count to the leadoff batter here in the top of the 5th. Strike 2, 2 fastballs in a row from Castello, moves the count full. Curveball fouled into the dugout.
As the players rouse the assistant coach for missing the ground ball, foul ball.
Coach Will. Oh, got him out there looking, swung that bat, and a miss for the strikeout for Castelo on a really sweet pitch.
Worked his way back from a 3-0 count.
Nice. That'll bring Pierre to the plate. He struck out in his last at bat in the second inning. He flies out to the second baseman. Easy out. Handcuffed a little bit there.
Another looping line drive into the glove.
That'll bring Boyer to the plate. He grounded out in his last at bat. Gets away from Castle a little bit, way up top. Ball one. Ball outside, 2-0 the count to Boyer. Fouled back to the screen, 2-1. Talking about Coach Will, we're going to have an article coming out for the month of April on this Catoctin baseball team, talking a little about Coach Will and his triple duty. Check it out, Catoctin banner. Oh, check swing to the shortstop. He gloves it. No, right through the glove. And an error on the shortstop. Moves Boyer on base.
That's one of those plays where the ball is coming right off the lip of the grass to the dirt. And sometimes it comes up, sometimes it skips down. That time it stayed down under the glove of Brian Green.
So Mulaney steps into bat now. He's subbed in for Winter. Takes a called strike. So anyway, saying Catoctin banner, I wrote an article about this Catoctin baseball team, talking a little bit about some of the great season they had and what to expect from them this season. Beautiful curveball again from Castelo. That ball goes left to right and catches that right-hander, thinks it's way outside, and it comes right across the plate for a called strike. Fastball just outside. Infield pop-up, way up in the air. Shortstop calls it off. He's got it. He makes the catch to retire the side. So one runner on an error, left stranded. No hits, no runs. We step aside for a break here with Catoctin leading 8-0 as we move to the bottom of the fifth inning here at Catoctin High School.
Thermont Country Kitchen. One recent diner summed it up perfectly.
This place is so good, the words are hard to find. It's a wonderful small-town diner with awesome food and great service.
Thermont Country Kitchen is located on Water Street in downtown Thermont. Open weekdays 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturdays 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sundays 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Remember when Grandma used to say, if you're looking for a great restaurant, follow the locals. And that's exactly what you'll find at Thermont Country Kitchen. A wonderful mixture of out-of-town guests, travelers up and down Route 15, and the locals who love country Country Kitchen's award-winning roasted chicken. Homemade cooking at its finest, with lots of sweets and goodies at the counter to go. Country Kitchen is a great place for birthday parties, meetings, or just to take the family when you're out and about. Their huge menu has something for everybody, and their warm country home atmosphere and small-town charm will take you back to simpler times. Thurmont Country Kitchens, satisfying and delicious. You'll feel right at home at Thurmont Country Kitchen. Thurmont Country Kitchen is a proud sponsor of local high school athletics on the radio.
All right, we are back with you here live, bottom of the 5th inning. We got a new pitcher, Clary, on the mound now for the Railroaders.
It's trouble.
High, fly ball deep to left field, and he catches it on the run.
You catch that jersey number out there in left field?
I cannot.
I think it might be number 3 rolled back over there. We'll try to catch that for you. Colton Boyer, who went to center when center came to pitch, and blah, blah, blah.
So Green flies out in his leadoff bat here in the bottom of the 5th. That'll bring Crum to the plate. The third baseman got on an error in his last at bat. Takes a strike across the plate. Fouled away. Oh, 0-2 the count to Crum. Ball outside. 1 out. Bottom of the 5th. Cougars lead at 8-0. Low, ball 2, moves the count to 2 apiece. Crum goes out there and protects the plate, knocks it away. Out of play to stay alive in the count. Ball outside, count goes full.
Fouling that pitch off, gets him an extra pitch, a ball, and now another pitch.
Shot foul down the third base line.
And another pitch.
You heard it, folks. There was Coach Franklin. And what'd you get? The players say another pitch. Well hit in the gap, 5-6 gap, and in the left field for the base hit.
Great at bat by Connor Crum there.
Yeah, he was down 0-2 in the count, and he battled all the way back to full, and then a base hit to stay alive.
Fouled 2 or 3 pitches off.
Great on-base percentage by Crum. Batting at 72 OBP. That'll bring McManus, the first baseman, to the plate. McManus struck out in his last at bat. 2 for 3 on the day. Oh, that's a beauty in the right center gap. Gets by him. Here comes the runner. He turns around third. He's coming home. And a stand-up double for McManus for one ribby.
Great piece of hitting. That ball was outside corner, and Joey just lined that in the right center field.
So Crum's persistence gets him across the plate. McManus with the 2-bagger, 1 out. And that'll bring Bell to the plate.
And Joel Miller pinch runs now for Joe McManus at second base.
Bell lined out to the second baseman in his last at bat. He hits this one well in the center field. Base hit, it drops. Here comes the runner around third. He scores standing up at first base. And that's the 10th run of the game, and it's over. So the Cougars' bats get lit up there as Bell sends them home.
Wow. Just another explosion. I mean, all through the lineup, the Cougars putting the ball in play, working, as Coach Franklin said, getting that extra pitch in at bats where they're behind in the count, working that extra pitch till they end up getting that base hit.
Mm-hmm. Fourth inning is the only inning in the game where they didn't score a run. They scored 2 in the first, 2 in the second, 4 in the third, none in the fourth, and 2 in the fifth for a 10-run, 10-0 game. And equally as impressive is that defensive. If you look at that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikeouts by Castello, but even more important, I don't see. Did we have any hits at all?
One.
1 hit. One hit in the whole game.
One hit in the first inning. John Dysinger, and then he was erased on the double play.
Got it. I see that.
Batter.
Okay. All right. There it is.
So, yeah, one hit, no walks. You know, pretty clean defense behind him. You know, very few balls. I think the only ball that went to the outfield actually was the base hit by Dysinger in the first inning.
Yeah, and the only error I've got, Mark, was that one that got by the shortstop coming off the grass on a bad hop.
Yep, on the 5th inning. And you talked about Catoctin not scoring in the 4th, but they actually left 2 men on base that inning. So they had men on base every inning, just a solid top-to-bottom game for all the hitters for Catoctin.
So Bell with a walk-off single.
Yep.
10-run slaughter rule in the 5th inning here. The bottom of the 5th, the Cougars go to their respective huddle out there on the third baseline as the Brunswick Railroaders are out on the first base huddle. What a great game this was. Cougars dominated from start to finish, and we'll be back again next Monday to bring you some more great Catoctin baseball with the Boonesboro Warriors coming to town. Should be a good one.
All right, good night all.
All right, take care, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to Cool Oldies 1450. Have a great weekend.
Don't worry, if you can't make it to the game or miss the broadcast, all of our high school sports games are archived and available online at WTHUradio.com in our audio vault.